Hi, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. This is part two. I had an interruption at the door, so I should have hit the pause button, but I didn't. I hit the end button. So I see that things are going to be moving forward soon, and it's going to be at a fast pace. Okay, and it's going to bring you a new beginning. It's going to be very prosperous. Whatever it is that your goal is will come into fruition. And as long as you water it and nurture it and love it, just care for it, right? Cherish it and it will grow. There'll be others around you who will feel like they don't matter anymore, that you put yourself first, and they'll feel like they've been defeated. Well, good for you, I say, because you need to choose yourself first. Whatever anybody feels about how you're leaving them out, you're working on yourself. Who can stop you? Who would want to stop you? That's the thing you have to think about, is the good people are going to encourage you to grow, while the others do what? Okay? So good for you in choosing yourself. You know, if you have to go into solitude, if you have to have time by yourself, you have to choose you. Maybe you've been waiting. Maybe you've been waiting for someone to come into your life. Stop waiting. Work on yourself. Know in your heart that divine will bring you the right one. And be discernment when people start popping into your life, because once you start choosing yourself, you might have glowed before, right? Maybe you're really handsome, maybe you're really beautiful, but when you have God by your side, you will have an aura, an untouchable, unreachable aura that others want. They want it for themselves, but they're not willing to put the work in. Don't ever let yourself be discontent and boredom with your life. Don't be bored with your life. If you're bored, find something creative to do. That's Spirit's message. Don't be bored. Your life is a blessing. Okay? Well, if you think about it, is your life a blessing or a lesson? I choose blessings. I don't know about you, but I choose to take the high road. Although sometimes, I'm human. Sometimes I just want to pounce on someone and I want to shake them up really good and let them know, don't F with me. But, I don't even have to do that. I send my angels there. I say, handle my light work so I can have my peace. And suffering in silence. You've suffered in silence probably your whole life. It's time for you to give it up. Choose happiness over misery. And you will find that when you take up creative endeavors, you might just like to get a little writing pad and a pencil with the pencil sharpener, and you might just want to doodle. If that's what clears your mind, if that's what gives you a break from the worst part of this world that we live in, right? You're learning how to give yourself peace in a treacherous world. You begin to transform, you begin to see things different. Your mind, body, and soul, they all work together. So when you choose yourself and you say, I'm tired of having negative thoughts. I'm tired of having negative people in my life. I'm tired. Well, what are you going to do about it? You have to choose not to have negativity. You have to choose on how you respond to negativity. They want to piss you off so they can get you out of your character, so they have something to talk about. That's why I say, if someone's irritating to you, shoo, fly, go away, and smile at them and walk in the other direction. That'll shut them up. If it doesn't, you say something like, thank you, you're so negative. I'm going to transmute that into something really beautiful. Have a beautiful day, right? So, Spirit is asking you to open your mind up, your intuitive gifts, your gut feeling, your intuition. You know, I met somebody before, and in my mind, it's like a lady's voice, and it's a player, yeah. And it sort of sounded like my mom, but I can't really recall back that far. It happened a few years ago, but player. So, you know, Spirit protected me from him because he's not in my life right now. If he's willing to do the work, if he's willing to get to me through God, so be it, right? To each their own. Then I had a thought of someone actually giving a lot of BJs, and it's actually true. I was like, why would I think of somebody like that? Because it's my intuition, knowing to stay away from her because I don't want to get involved in any of that messiness, right? I've had thoughts of someone calling me a fucking bitch, and I sent her a text message and I said, oh, did you say that about me? Because you should say it to my face. And she didn't even respond, so I knew it was true. She never said, oh dear, I never said that to you. I never said that about you. So, you know, and then I saw another girl, and in my mind it said, she's stabbing you in the back. She's a clout chaser. She talks about you because, you know, people like to hear about you, and they like to hear negative things about you. So let me go share this with your cousin across the street. And I easily cut people off. So I don't even need to say anything. I don't need to explain myself. I don't need to tell them how I feel. I don't need them to know anything about me. Just keep my name out of your mouth, right? So, and I've actually seen where Spirit has given me retribution